Going to the movies alone is so much better than going with literally anybody else, and I will fucking die on that hill if I have to.
That's my opinion!
I used to go to the movies alone pretty much exclusively. It is one of my favorite activities. Of course, I love to go with like friends and family, and it's a super fun experience to share, but it is so much more fun to go alone. And I had forgotten that. I fell in love with the movies by going by myself and actually taking the time to like sit down and watch and reflect on a movie on my own independently. And I hadn't gone to the movies alone in so fucking long. Couldn't even really tell you why. Like, I guess I just stopped going by myself, and it did make me so sad. I feel like when I don't go to the movies regularly, I do get depressed. Like, it's like a very major outlet for me. It's probably my favorite hobby that I have. I fucking love going to the movies, and honestly, I didn't expect it to feel as normal as it does because I hadn't really been going to the movies alone in a really long time. Like I said, I literally used to do this all the time. I would just pick whatever looked interesting, show up, get my snacks. My movie snack of choice is a blue gummy shark or a Cheez-It. And I would just like fully lock in on the movie, and there were no distractions. No one was talking to me. I wasn't checking my phone. It's just like me and my movie. And I somewhere along the way completely forgot how much I absolutely adore that experience. And it is a little bit of a different experience now because I've been going with like my friends or my sister. Like, when you're used to sharing something, like turning to someone during a scene and like making a joke under your breath, or that like eye contact that you make with whoever you came with when something like fucking insane happens. I don't know, you don't realize how much those little moments add up until you're doing it alone again. And like one day you're just like sitting there and it's all good, but like it's just yours, which is nice in its own way. But I've noticed that I react a lot more when I go to movies alone. I laugh a lot louder. I have my own commentary in my head. I get like fully immersed without worrying about if someone else is bored or judging like my movie choice. And honestly, girl, nobody makes me laugh more than I do. I am fucking hilarious. I make myself laugh all the fucking time. So it's been really fun. It's definitely different. Something I also didn't expect about starting to go to the movies alone again, versus like going with other people, is how much more open I am to social interaction. Like when I'm with someone, I kind of just like stay in that bubble. But when I'm by myself, I'm noticing everything. I'm chatting up everyone. I've actually been making like friends with the other AMC A-listers, like in line or after the movie, because we recognize each other now from like going and seeing all of the movies. And it's been so fun, like just little conversations that turn into familiar faces over time. I don't know, it's funny because I've always known myself to be very extroverted, but I feel like I'm so much more extroverted when I'm by myself because I'm just looking and reaching out for that social connection. And there's no pressure to be anything other than like exactly who the fuck I am in that moment. And I think just kind of like spreading off that vibes, it just makes little connections so much more genuine. And it's been so much fun to like make friends and meet people and expand my Letterboxd community, especially when like I already know that we have similar interests because we're going to see the same movies. And obviously, this is not a spoiler-free podcast, but don't worry, we're not going to go crazy because these movies are currently out in theaters, but there will be mild spoilers going forward.
Ugh, spoilers.
Starting with Project Hail Mary, I think Project Hail Mary is an absolute must-see. I am a huge fan of the book. I absolutely loved it. And the movie is very true to it. It's just as heartwarming and hopeful as the book is. You get a little bit less of the science. In the book, there's a lot of breaking down the scientific method, and obviously there just isn't as much time for all of that in the movie, so they don't go as in depth into the science. But from what I understand, all of the science checks out. And one of the things that I absolutely loved about this movie is that 99% of it is practical. The alien is a puppet. The stars, the planets that you see, they're all done through lighting and VFX. And you can tell that the people who made this movie really put their heart and soul into it. It is so beautiful, and I think it is so relevant, and it's just a really good movie. It's a really great movie, and I really do think that it's worth everybody's time to go see in theaters on a big screen with surround sound. Like it really is a full experience that I think everybody should have. Moving on to the drama. I loved the drama. It was insane. I thought it was a rom-com. I was incredibly wrong. I won't be giving away the most major spoiler for this movie, which is the secret that I think they hint at very briefly in a few of the trailers. We won't be talking about what the secret is because I really do think that it makes the whole fucking plot what it is. The drama is a beautiful movie. Every single actor's performance is incredible. It is so jaw-dropping. It is so stressful. I actually didn't go see the drama alone, and I kind of wish I had, but I wasn't upset that I was there with my friend because everyone in our theater was so fucking stressed and like reacting audibly. So it was fun to have somebody there to engage with and interact with because of how fucking insane that movie is. It's definitely an interesting movie to watch after just processing a breakup. I'm very curious to see what this does for people's relationships who go see the movie together because I saw a lot of people on dates. There were a lot of people on dates at that movie and I would not want to see that movie with a partner. Holy fucking shit. It is so intense. It is so insane. And I just know that it started fights on fights with people because a main theme of the movie is about how unconditional love is and like how far forgiveness goes and just like the hypocrisy that comes with being in love. It's just natural. We all have to go through it. But I would hate to see that movie with a partner because I just know everybody was fighting with their boyfriend after that movie. Forbidden Fruits, I think, is going to be one of my favorite movies of this year, possibly all time. That movie is so fucking cunt. That movie is cunt. It is witchy. It is sexy. It is lesbian. It is sapphic, but not in a way that's like it's not about lesbians. They just have like the coolest lesbian character of all time. I'm so fucking obsessed with Lillian Reinhart in this movie. It's just fun. It knows exactly what it is. It's not trying to do anything extra or be bigger than it is. And it's just great. If you're a girl, you should go see Forbidden Fruits because being a girl is so much fun. And that movie just like really reminded me that nothing compares to being a bad bitch. It's one thing to like have bad bitch friends or be with a bad bitch. There is nothing that compares to the experience of being a bad bitch and genuinely not giving a fuck about what other people think about it. It is so fucking powerful and it is one of my favorite parts about being a woman. Anyway, I absolutely loved Forbidden Fruits and I definitely think it's a must watch. The Super Mario Galaxy movie, I'm pretty sure was written by AI. It was really bad. If you're a fan of the first Super Mario movie, you'll probably enjoy it. You won't like it. It's not good. Even in comparison to the first movie, like it's not a good movie. The plot is virtually non-existent. And if you're a fan of the Super Mario game, don't go see it because you will just be disappointed. It pays some fun homage to the game. And like, yes, Rosalina is there, but like, she's not really. She's drastically underused in the movie. And it's just, I just really don't think it's worth anybody's time. Same with A Great Awakening. I just thought it was kind of boring. I don't even really have spoilers for these movies because it was just so hard for me to pay attention to them. The Yeti was fun. The Yeti is a super fun movie. Just don't expect anything good when you go see it and you won't be disappointed. It's a fun time. There are some great pop scares. Maybe see it intoxicated if you like to see movies drunk or high. It's a great movie for that, but I really don't think it's worth any major time. Okay, and our last two movies actually are not out yet, but they are some of my highest anticipated movies of the year. So I will be seeing Michael in theaters, the biopic about Michael Jackson, where I think it's his nephew is playing him. I have a couple friends that worked on that movie and that are in that movie, and they have all said that he is like a force to be fucking reckoned with. Same with Devil Wears Prada 2, because obviously I'm a Devil Wears Prada fangirl. I do own a cerulean sweater and I do know the entire monologue. Thank you very much. I do have a prediction about the plot for The Devil Wears Prada, and I'm very curious to see if I am completely correct because I'm like 99.999% sure I am. If I'm right, then everybody owes me $1. But my plot prediction for The Devil Wears Prada is that Miranda lost her memories. Something's going to happen. There's going to be some sort of accident and Miranda's going to lose her memories. And I want you to rewatch the trailer with that in mind. Like if that is the plot, rewatch the trailer And tell me I'm fucking wrong. That has to be the plot. That has to be the plot of the movie. I'm so convinced Miranda lost her memories, and that's what it's going to revolve around. That's why Anne Hathaway's character has to take over the magazine, and why she doesn't remember Emily. But that I'm just so almost completely certain that that is going to be the plot of that movie. But I am so excited for both of those movies, and I will be sat opening weekend. That is for sure. And I think that's just really what I've been realizing lately is that, like, I'm going to be there at those movies. I hate having to wait for people to go to the movies with. I hate it. I used to make promises to, like, my friends or my sister that we would wait and watch a movie together. And I missed so many movies because of that. There are so many movies that, like, I was supposed to go to with my friend, but then school came up and he wasn't able to go. Or I'd say I was going to go to with my sister, and then she'd get called into work and we weren't able to go. And then I almost didn't get to see Hamnet in theaters. And I was really upset about that. The only reason I got to see Hamnet in theaters is because they put it back in theaters after it was nominated for an Oscar. And even then, I had to drive to a theater like 30 minutes away from my house to go see it. And like I said, this isn't a dog on going to the movies with someone. Like, some experiences like that are so much fun to share. But I have really just learned that I just really enjoy that experience alone. And if you've never been to the movies alone, I really, really recommend trying it. It is so calming and it is so peaceful and it is so fun to just like go and watch your little movie and then sit there, and you can watch the credits or you can not watch the credits, and you can sit in your car and think about the movie for 15 minutes if that's what you want to do, or you can go straight home. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. But I do love going to the movies with other people. It is a very fun experience to get to share. And I will be continuing to go to the movies with other people, of course. And right now I kind of enjoy figuring out like what I like, again, outside of an outside influence, just picking things because I want to see them, not because it's a group decision or like a compromise. And it's been nice. It just feels very like simple. So if you've been wanting to go to the movies, but you don't have anyone to go with, Diva, just go. Just go. I promise it's not as weird as it sounds. No one's paying attention to you, and you might end up liking it a lot more than you expect. At the very least, you don't have to share your popcorn with anyone. Okay, that's my little movie update. Let me know if you guys see any of those or if there's anything you think I should add to my list. As always, if you want to know what I'm watching, when I'm watching it, you can add me on Letterboxd or Instagram, where I post my little movie reviews. I'll see you guys next week when we talk about all things Coachella. So make sure you tune in next week on Monday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard. I'll see you guys then.